Good evening, friends. Today, 15th of August, and wish all of you a very, very happy Independence Day. Friends, let's take a vow that this Independence Day, we as traders, we as players in the market, take a vow to be disciplined in the market and not to take a random trade. We shall follow our stop losses and we shall ensure that we get out of the stop losses to minimize our losses, and we also make our profits big. With this note, friends, there is one more thing that I want to say before I start my video. There are three people which are completely unpredictable. The moment you have understood their movement, they will change their movement. Who are these three people? One is your wife's mood. It is completely unpredictable. Second, what appraisal your boss will give it to you, that also is completely unpredictable. And third is the market. The market will never, ever move in the way that you have thought. If something is very obvious, market will never do that. Now, what is obvious in today's market? This trend line if I draw this trend line, this is a very obvious trend line. Everybody has drawn this trend line, and everybody says that if the market moves above, it's going to go up. If the market moves below, it's going to go down. No, my friend, no. It will not give you that. It will not give you things so simply. In order to understand, because we cannot predict the move of the market. So in order to understand how we should trade, it is very important to understand the pattern of the market and where do we stand on the market. Now I will first take you to a weekly chart. Let's go to this chart itself and move to a weekly chart. Friends, my video will be a little bit long. Bear with me, please. Now on a weekly chart, if you see, there is this candle, this doji, this candle up, this candle, this. So I will draw a simple line connecting all of them. And when I draw this line, what I see is somewhere around 18. Let's say here, yeah. No, that is becoming to somewhere about 17,809 or 17,810. You can say at 17,810. Now, if you see 17,810, it is at the top of this. It is near this particular candle. It is on the top of this resistance. It is on the opening on the high of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times this particular line has acted as a resistance. And on the 10th time, which is tomorrow, it should act as a resistance again. And I repeat, it should act as a resistance again. I will further draw one more line, which is this particular high, 18,114. So I will keep this line drawn, and there's a reason behind it. I'll tell you why. See, in many videos, they give you the levels, but they never explain that why they're giving you the levels. Okay. So I first drew 18,810 and 18,114. Now I have pre-drawn this line, and therefore let me take you there to the daily candle. Okay. Let me make it big for all of you so that you can see it clearly here. So I will change this to 17,810. Okay. So I have explained that why 17,810 is a big resistance. 17,724, this long-term trend line took a resistance. Now this is a very interesting thing also I want to show to you. I had drawn this line earlier. I have not plotted any number. I've just drawn this line. Okay. This two lines up. Now, I will just move to a 5-minute chart and see, friends, what happened on the 12th of August. The market came down and it moved up and took a resistance from here. Now, have you ever wondered, have you ever thought why it took a resistance? Because it went and hit the long-term resistance trend line. Okay. See, this is the magic, how the market moves. So this is the fourth time the market has taken rejection from the long-term trend line, and there is a high possibility that it may again take a resistance. So friends, what you can see here is 17,810 is a resistance point. Okay. I'm just explaining setups now. I'll explain how to trade a little bit later. Now go back a little bit. On the 4th of April, what did you see? 4th of April, what you see is the market opened. It opened below 17,810 and it opened exactly at 17,795. 17,809 it opened. And then from there, it formed a big candle. And this candle went and touched 18,114 and took a resistance and came down. Now, if you go into the 5-minute chart of 4th of April, on the 5-minute chart of 4th, this is the 5-minute chart of 4th of April. See what happened. Green candle, green candle, green candle, green candle, and went up and up, and from here it took a resistance from the long-term trend line, and then it came down. And after that, it never looked back, it came down again. So with this, now I shall go back into my 5-minute chart and try to see how we can trade on tomorrow, which is the 16th of August. Now, friends, if the market opens flat, flat means anywhere between here to here, this particular zone. If it opens flat here, keep this trend line, the long-term trend line, which I showed you how to draw, as your stop loss. Let the market, if it opens flat, keep this trend line as a stop loss and then take a put trade. If it opens flat, just wait for some time and see if it is going up. The closer you get the market to this trend line, the closer you get it to the trend line, the better would be your trade. But keep this trend line as your stop loss and take a put. I shall personally take a put. And my first target would be 17,598, which is the low of the previous day and also the point from where the market suddenly reversed and went up. Okay, that's 17,598. And in the event 17,598 breaks, then you can expect way down to 17,442. In between, it may take a resistance here, which is 17,547. I'll keep this line also drawn. In between, it may take a resistance at 17,547. Okay, a little bit upper, and I will just touch this line here. 17,547, it may take a resistance. Just keep it drawn so that if you want to take a screenshot, you can take a screenshot. 17,547. Okay. It can take a support from here, but if it breaks 17,598, it will go down way up to 17,442. Beyond that, I do not see it coming tomorrow, but the lowest level that I see coming going forward is this particular level, which is way down below. But let's not have so much of expectation. Now, friends, what happens if the market is opening above this? Now, between 17,724, okay, which is this particular line, 17,724, okay, and 17,810, please avoid trading. Avoid trading because you do not know from where it will reverse. Avoid trading. Between 17,724 and 17,810, if it goes up, it may come down. It may tell you that I'm going up, but it comes down. But friends, if it goes up, and it comes down and comes below this main trend line, long-term trend line, 100% take a put. The moment it crosses this 100% take a put and wait for a bigger target. But in this zone, 17,724 and 17,810, do not even attempt to take any trade. See what happens. It may so happen, this may get repeated again. This may get repeated again. That it forms green candle, goes up, and then suddenly from it takes a resistance and comes down. Or it can come down and stay within this particular range and you will be in losses. Okay. So I will tell you that avoid any trade between 17,724 and 17,810. Now, friends, what happens if it opens above 17,810? Scenario 1. If it opens above 17,810 and starts coming down and forms red candles, only red candles, and comes down below 17,724. So if it opens gap up, if the market opens gap up above 17,724, if it opens gap up above 17,724, observe if it is forming red candles continuously. And after forming red candles, if it is coming within this particular, below this line, 100% take a put. But if it is forming over one red candle, one green, one red candle, one green, one red candle, two greens, two red candle, one green, like this, please avoid. Please don't trade the market. That means what is happening is the big players are creating their positions. And when the big players create their positions and you take a trade in that, be rest assured that you will be ending up into losses. Now, if in the event it opens somewhere here in between this and it crosses here, and on a green candle it goes up, say 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, it is hovering above 17,810. And I repeat, if it is opened in between here or above 17,810 and is forming continuous 1, 2, 3 grid candles, and it for 15 minutes it is staying above 17,810, then keeping 17,810 as your stop loss, take a trade, take a long trade. But moment you take a long trade, and I repeat very slowly, the moment you take a long trade, keep the previous candle low as your stop loss. If the market is opening above 17,810 and it is forming green candles, 15-minute wait for 15 minutes, 30 minutes. And then you are taking a trade, then keep the previous candle low as your stop loss. I'm not going to give a level for this because if it is going to go up, it can go way up to 18,114 and form the same level, same way it can form. The same thing it can form. Chances of which I have my reservation, but I don't want to rule out that chance. So if you are taking a trade when the market is going up like this, so if you're taking a trade in this candle, for example, in this candle, keep the previous candle low as your SL. If you're taking a trade in this candle, take the previous candle low as your SL. Okay. Do not sit long for the trade. Clear? Friends, what can I expect is that tomorrow it will behave something which we do not expect at all. And that also can be, it can go up and come down. It can go up and come down, or it can come down up to here and suddenly from here it will go up. So whatever trades you take, keep a very, very strict SL. That's all from my side, friends. I hope you liked the video. And if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel. My YouTube channel is, sorry, my Telegram channel link is given in the description box. I've also given my Guruji's channel. There is a weekly analysis in his channel. Please go through it. Friends, like, subscribe, and share. And that's all from my side. Sayonara. Cheers. Bye-bye.